if you believe in that what you're doing is working for you, often, you know, that's the key to it working. And it could be something silly to someone else. What you mean? You get up in the morning and say hala balala balala 3 times. What does that even mean? And what they'll try and do is relate it to everything that's come before it, but only in their knowledge, not beyond that, because they're not thinking beyond it. They're not open enough. And I said, well, no, actually, if you say amen to, you know, like a Christian God, or if you say, you know, I don't know, any other religions, to be honest, or, you know, any other chant, then that works, because this is an old, ancient, mystical chant, and the Chinese done it for years. Well, I'm not Chinese, you know. And what you do is you can learn to say to yourself, you know what, if I focus my energy in the center, because that seems to be a very common thing, you know, whether it's chakras or any other name, chakras, there seems to be, it's about balance and focusing that energy. Why put it all to one side when you could put it in the center and, you know, like dissipate energy, or like take energy in at the center? So you do that, and you say hala balala balala every morning. Well, don't forget to wiggle your fingers, kids, and it works for you. You think, I need to say this every morning. And you do it, and it makes you feel good. And when people don't understand, you have to try and educate them. You may say something, listen, hold on, just give me a minute, I've got to go and say hala balala balala. And I go, what's the point of that? It doesn't do anything, it doesn't work. And that person often disrespects you. You say, well, it works for me, it calms me down. One of my calming down tricks, I'm going to share it with you, is when I'm feel stress coming on, or a tough challenge. If I don't know if any of you remember, because I film references, I think most of us know, because we're from the same places as such, typically. The film Stargate, if you remember what a Stargate looks like, and if you don't know Stargate, imagine a hoop that has a ring around it that changes color, or can change color. And what I do is, these hoops come towards me, and depending on what color I want them to be, I make them a color that depends what mood I want to get myself in. And the distance between each hoop as it approaches me, and as they go over me, they go, they make a kind of noise, but it's a frequency which I kind of think works for me. I can know it in my head, I can't really make the sound. So I think, oh, I need to calm down. Boom. So I may start with yellow, and they may be spaced, say, like 1 second apart. Then they'll get spaced a little further apart, but now I say my final colour is always purple, and then they'll be purple, and then like this, and I calm down so fast. I often use yellow and purple, and that's it. I've tried other colours, but those work the best for me, and it just works for me. It's almost as if I encapsulate myself in the energy that I believe works for me, which is yellow or purple, and they work. Now the experts, oh, yellow doesn't signify that, what yellow actually means, and I don't care, it may mean that for you, it doesn't mean it for me. So I have a method, and it all sounds crazy when you talk about your methods and what you do. Like, some people count, some people say certain words, some people sit in a particular way, or, you know, like pray to their dead ancestors and so on. But whatever works for you, whatever gives you your strength to get through the day, to get through life, use it and believe in it, and do not fall prey to those people who tell you what you're doing is nonsense, because this old dead European said in his philosophy of life that, you know, and then they tell you what some psychologist or philosopher said before, and it must be true because he's a wise man, and, you know, they still publish books talk about this guy. So at the end of that, I just want to say, be strong, stay strong. All the things that you want to achieve, try them. Even if you don't succeed, that's what life is full of. It's about success and failure. And if you don't try those things, and when I say on your own, because I talked earlier about the fact that we all need support and we do things, but, you know, ultimately it's our choice. That's what the doing things on your own is. It's about reaching that final moment where you either say the yes or no, but you do it for yourself rather than people making the decisions for you. And that may be the wrong decision, or it may be the right decision, and you say to yourself, right, I'm going to do this, and that's when you're standing on your own. It's only for that moment, but everything that got you there, and anything that gets you past that and next to the next challenge or the next success, is often the culmination of all of the support of all of the people that you've met on your journey.